What is up, everybody? My name's Taylor. This is the last installment of this bathroom renovation project that has been, at this point, close to a 2-year project. If you saw the last video, at the end of it, I said I had ended up filming too much for this kind of completion phase to cram it all into one video. So that is why I am filming an intro for this video, because it was not supposed to need a separate outro and intro. It was going to just be one big video, but make it into 2 videos so that hopefully it flows a little bit better, a little bit more digestible. So without further ado, we're going to jump into installing the shower door. Alright, so it is the next day, technically the next night, and these 3 pieces are now essentially set in place. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro footage, but there's essentially a bead of sealant on the back side of these strips all the way down. I don't know if you can see the sort of channel that's on the back side of those strips, but you're supposed to put the sealant in that strip or in that channel, which I did, and then seal it or hold it in place with the blue tape. I am going to come back and seal down both sides of this actual strip, because there's places like that right there where it's obviously not making contact with the wall. I will say I don't love shower doors like this. I'm sure it's going to be fine once I get it all installed, but it's kind of frustrating when you have to do a multi-day install like this. It's not that bad because it's my own house and it's fine because I can just work on it when I have time. But if this was for a client's house where we were trying to actually get it done, kind of quickly, it would be hard to do. I prefer shower doors that actually have physical mounting points, so somewhere where you're going to screw and drill everything in. You still got to seal components, but it's nice to not have to wait on sealant to cure before you keep working, so you don't accidentally bump something and then mess everything up. But that's just a complaint on the installation side. I'm sure it'll be a nice, awesome door once I get it all done. That is a pretty good looking shower door, if I do say so myself. Slides nice and smooth. So cool. I will finish sealing it up tomorrow, and then there's not that much left to do in here before this is essentially a fully functioning bathroom. Still got to do a hand towel ring down here and then figure out somewhere to put a toilet paper holder in this tiny little bathroom. And I still got to do the shelving in the closet. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Almost done. Finally done. It has actually been 7 months since the last shot on this video. We're 2 years into this renovation, I think, the bathroom, roughly. And as you probably saw and heard, like, these doors have been installed and painted for about 7 months, but they've already sagged a little bit, so I gotta adjust them. But I have misplaced my special wrench for that, so I'm gonna borrow one from one of my guys tomorrow and fix it. Yeah, we're all done. It's been functional for, like, basically finished, like 99% finished for the last 7 months, but there were a few minor touches that I've just been dragging my feet on. So it's done. We got the artwork, we got new towels and stuff, as you saw in the closet already, and yeah, all the finishing touches are finally complete, so we can officially check off our first fully completed renovation in this house. And it's only taken 2 years.
It's okay, it looks really good.
It does.
Every time I come in here, I'm still like, oh, this is like way too nice to be in our house. It's very
which
pretty.
For full clarity, this room looks this nice because the rest of our house looks like this. Which you'll see all that in a later video. I'm currently working on renovating that room. But our hallway looks like this, with partially done ceiling. And our other spare room that I also started renovating a while back looks like this. That's all the rest of the flooring for the whole upstairs.
It's industrial.
Yeah, sure.
This looks like something in
We discovered that
video game.
that the paint wasn't quite it very well adhered to the drywall in a few places. So
you know, when you're in a video game like PUBG or something, and you're in the houses and they're like
yeah,
old and
worn
like
down.
the wallpaper's like coming off and stuff like that. So it reminds me of.
Indeed.
Yeah, I love it. I think it looks so good. I'm probably gonna get another one of these for there, but I was unsure. I didn't want to get two and then hate it and then have to return it. So
Yep.
I might get another one because it is really soft to step on.
It is. One for water and one for our little girlies' feet while they stand here brushing their teeth.
I love these doors though. I
Yep.
love these doors, and these are getting.
Oh yes, yeah, we love the round doorknobs, but let's see if we can make it happen. So the door closed, and that's what I was talking about. It's sagged a little bit, so I just have to tweak the hinges, and it'll be perfect. These doorknobs, they're great, but if you push too hard, and see, I'm not going to be able to get it to. It always happens when you don't want it to. Basically,
it's like this thing wants to come off.
All you have to do is push this little tab here, and it shouldn't happen easily. And I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's when you push. So if you push while you're turning, this will just come off in your hand. And it's happened. Like I said, we've been living and using this bathroom for the last 7 months with these doorknobs on, and that has happened probably 20 times.
Yeah, it's disappointing because these are schlag.
Schlag, yeah.
And so they should be good quality, but honestly, these seem like cheaper than like
it's just a design flaw, I think, in the way these ones are.
I don't remember what profile this is.
Georgian, I believe.
Georgian, but I mean, I love the way it looks because we kind of want like it wasn't too historic, like it didn't look like Victorian, but it also like looked nice with this door style, I thought.
It does.
So I was disappointed in that, but we went with a lever.
Yep. We're gonna order levers and make that switch for everything.
Yeah, and it's something in between like the really scrolly ones and then the straight ones. It's kind of like just a nice little swoop. I'm hoping that it has like it feels comfortable in the hand.
Yep.
But that's kind of like the whole bathroom is kind of like in between like vintage and modern. Like there's both aspects in the bathroom, and it actually works out really well because our kids, like our oldest daughter likes more modern design, and then our youngest likes more traditional. So we have like this tile. Subway is typically very traditional, but it's laid in a more of like mid-century or like modern. What is it called when it's laid? Like
I call it straight stack, like zero offset or straight stack.
Yeah. And then like the toilet, like I would say like the shape of this is very traditional, but it's skirted, which is more modern. And then this is a more traditional vanity, but like with modern pulls. And then this is kind of, I would say more modern, but there is like some curvature to it. And same with the light, like it's kind of got the frosted globes, which you would see in like 1920s light fixtures, but it's also got like modern lines and then a traditional art piece. So the bathroom, I think, is a nice blend of traditional and modern. It doesn't feel Victorian by any means. It feels modern, but not like cold and like, I don't think it feels like...
It's very bright.
I like it. I like it a lot.
You picked everything.
You did a really good job.
She made all of the selections and I did all the work. Perfect team.
And I definitely changed my mind a few times throughout on like what, especially like we were doing brush nickel, and then we decided we were going to do these doors. I was like, we have to go darker, I think. And
yeah, we had all of the brush nickel shower fixtures installed, and then that was back when we did the initial up and running renovation before we had friends come stay with us for a few days, and then over the process of it sitting for almost a year without us doing anything, we were like, we're gonna switch to black.
Yeah, and I love these doors because they're just so easy to dust. Like there's no groove right there.
Just basic two panel doors.
They're beautiful and they're very easy to dust.
They're also very easy, as the person who painted them, they're very easy to paint because there's less going on than typical 6-panel doors.
Like what I don't like about traditional doors is, look, this is, look at all the dust in that.
Yes.
And there's been some heavy duty sanding going on.
Yep.
So, but it's just, it's just not as easy to dust, and that's not the end of the world. It's definitely a first world problem. But if we're already installing new doors, it's like, well, I'd rather just get doors that we like.
Yep.
That are easy to dust. I did want to talk about this vanity.
Go for it.
I do like it. It's beautiful. I love this like farmhouse kind of like traditional vintage bowl. But if you come in close here,
it's going to be hard to see.
You can see maybe I have already had to touch up with paint all here. I mean, up to like down here. It's flaked.
Yeah, you can see it.
And there. And here, and on the door, anywhere basically where water has gotten. And it's been in use for almost a year and a half. Like this vanity has been hooked up and functional and being used for about a year. And it's a kid's bathroom. It's a kid's bathroom. So they are messy and they do, get water everywhere more than an adult would. But I have to say, I've been disappointed in the quality of this vanity. I love the way it looks, but I don't think like I'll keep touching it up as much as I can, but I would think we're gonna have to replace it in the next 5 years, I would think.
Yeah, maybe so.
Unfortunately. I think it was around, I think it was between $200 and $300 maybe.
Yeah.
And it's a small vanity, it's very small for this space. Like if it's perfect in this space, but it's a small space, I love it, it looks beautiful, but I would not recommend anyone purchase this vanity. Because
Well, do you know what
quality
vanity it
subpar.
is?
We can link it if we want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty.
It looks pretty.
It looks good.
It looks good.
It's a you see more blue, I think, than shows up. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to see just on the camera screen, but it is visibly more blue than what it appears to be on the camera screen. But it's getting washed out by the whiteness of the sink a little bit.
And my mom had painted. My mom does beautiful watercolor and acrylic paintings, and she had painted me a watercolor orca picture because I had thought that, you know, like this kind of reminded me of an orca whale, the light fixture, and then this kind of like is the shape of an orca fin, kind of reminded me of that. And I was like, that'd be cool to have that in here. But the girls like the painting so much, I think they want to have it in their room. So
I see.
we went with this one.
Well, if we change our minds, we can always put the orca in here too.
Yeah.
Cool. We're officially done once we add one more rug and swap out the doorknobs. So yeah, now that this room is done, we'll be on to other renovations throughout the rest of the house, as you've already seen. I've been doing a bunch of drywall work in the room this way with where the plastic is hanging off the door, so I'm gonna keep working on that. Yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video series. It has taken much longer than I thought it would to finish it, but that's okay. That's just how things go around here. So if you enjoyed it, drop a comment or a like or a subscribe or all that fun YouTube stuff, and see you on the next one.